Here we go.
The start of the 21st century brought about a remarkable musical renaissance in Toronto, Canada, of all places. At the heart of that renaissance was a band I'm sure you've all heard of, Broken Social Scene. And at the heart of that group was a remarkable fellow by the name of Brendan Canning. He will be the hero of our little story tonight, folks. Rock and roll is full of myths, most of it bullshit. Here's a story that may one day be the stuff of legend. Not so long ago, in the very normal and very North American town of Ajax, Ontario, Canada, Brendan Canning came of age. And after a fine and untroubled youth, the music of Kiss and Black Sabbath turned Brendan into a perfect suburban metalhead. The fury of that music, fusing with something perhaps inside Canning from the beginning, pushed and shaped new and original bands. Head with Noah Mintz, By Divine Right with Leslie Feist, and of course, Broken Social Scene, embracing the talents of some of Toronto's finest musicians and very quickly going global. We joined Brendan Canning in the midst of the beautiful struggle, trying to complete his first solo work. The anticipation is high, it's got to be great. Brendan Canning's eyes and ears got to be fucking perfect.
Yeah, let me just try. What am I doing? Am I gonna double that or no?
I don't think you need to if you want to try a different harmony, but maybe we should see what Kevin thinks.
Yeah. Well, here, let me do one more. I'll do one more take of it, like a harmony.
Okay.
When did you start the record? You started...
January 2007.
Yeah.
Maybe demoed one thing in the fall of 2006.
Right.
But essentially, yeah, like January to like 13 months. Like writing, demoing, recording, mixing, re-recording, writing, demoing. You know, some of the songs took quite a long time to come together.
You could probably even start doing it really low as soon as it comes in.
Like, give me something to work it out. Give me something to work it out. Give me something to work it out. Oh, give me something to work it out. All right. There will only be so many of us. Give me something to work it out. Oh, 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 give me something to work it out.
It's cool.
Yeah, I like it.
It's really simple.
Yeah, simple.
Everybody else has worked together before who was involved in this record, except for me and John. All the players have played together before. All the people have done it all before. The new equation was me and John. And I think that with that came freedom to try some new things for Brendan. Like, when you're working with people for a long time, you start to develop a certain pattern. And when you start working with somebody else, you kind of let yourself go a little bit. Each song evolved differently. So there's some that we had already written ourselves that turned into something.
Or
Or
just
there's-
like a beat and like a guitar riff.
Yeah, or
So it
Brendan
kinda ended
come-
up being like the backbone of the track.
Yeah. Or Brendan will come in and just be like, I have this hook on my answering machine that I wrote. And I'm serious. And me
Yeah.
and John are sitting there on the phone listening to his answering machine time and time again, trying to decipher this
Yeah,
hook.
I'll get,
Okay.
I'll get the BPM.
Okay.
And we'll just try to like recreate it.
This is where the group choir comes in, all right? 'Cause I guess it's like.
Sweet water love, wanna sit through the trees.
Let's talk about the name for your record.
Well, really, the title that everyone seems to like the most is Roadblock to the Seven Chakras. But I don't know if it's too jokey. I mean, it's sure catchy, that's for sure. Because I have to have something, witty to say to all the different interviews you're gonna, because then it's like, well, do I call my album that? And then all you're thinking about is like, well, I'm gonna have to answer that question, many, many times, and each time I'm gonna want to say something a little bit different, but ultimately, like, can't really take that stuff too seriously. I mean, it's like, yeah, I made a record. Like, do I read other rock bands' press? Not really. If I had my way, I just wouldn't leave the house too often. I'd just be like cooking around the clock, and I suppose at some point you have to like write some music and play some gigs to pay for groceries. So when so many exciting things that are going to happen during the day, it's like the sound check exciting. Well, maybe if you write a new song, it's exciting, but generally it's not that exciting. Is playing a show exciting? Well, sometimes it can be, or sometimes it can be like, oh, it wasn't that much fun tonight. I mean, sometimes it's amazing as well. But, having your own kitchen is, you can eat what you want to eat. And I didn't start DJing really until I started listening to house music. Just got sidetracked for a couple of years.
And you still do that, right? You still DJ?
Yeah, I think, sort of fits the right kind of event. Like, I used to have a residency. That was pretty fun, and then it finally just was like, well, I think it's done. The band's Broken Soap System is starting to tour and become sort of famous.
Did you get your bike back yet? Have you gone to pick it up?
No, I haven't had a chance to go
Do you
back.
think it'll be ready today, or?
Yeah, but we got to get there before 3, or George, the bike fix-it guy, picks up his daughter.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's right.
I love that I have the knowledge that the bike fix-it guy picks up his daughter at 3 o'clock. I've had, over a dozen bikes stolen. But you just don't ride expensive bikes, and your bike is stolen, you get a new one. I got a bike that I really like, and I've kept it for a couple years now. And George, the bike guy, he'll lecture me if I get too much rust on it.
Well, pretty right that the cinder blocks have taken
You always got ladies singing that I never know about. So what is this for?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if I should keep it.
Well, I can't hear her vocals though. It's like.
I know it. I like that.
Can you hear it coming through? Come a little closer, Jay. Ow. You got a new band here. This is a new band. This is like teen youth activities.
Or should I just?
It's like a teen
or
youth
should-
activity
or-
song.
Yeah, like.
Go clean up the fucking planet, kids.
Kevin Drew is doing supporting vocals on Brendan's solo album and is also Canning's best mate. And the two of them are the founding members of the awesome Broken Social scene. Their new world tour is looming, and even the best of them need to rehearse.
Are you coming to rehearsal today? Yeah, that's right. Today's the date. It's at 5.
No, Whitey's got rehearsal, doesn't he?
No, it's at 5.
Is that at 5?
Yeah.
I better call Justin. Are you sure?
Let's make some calls, but
I thought Whitey was rehearsing until 7.
Whitey's not doing so well. He's not healthy right now.
He's sick too. Hey, Whites, how are you? Are we jamming at 5 or 7 today? Okay, let me call Pete because I thought it was 7. Okay, I'm gonna call him right now because I.
Is there some sort of
Oh, you're 7 tomorrow. What day is it today? I'm gonna call JP right now. Bye.
To get this band to jam, it's unbelievable.
I wonder if
Everyone's sick. Everyone has strep throat and. Hey, it's Kev. What's going on? You know we're jamming at 5 today. I said that last night. We all decided 5 o'clock.
While the rehearsal didn't happen at 5 or 7, shit happens. Broken Social scene would have to wait. Of course, immediately Canning returned to the studio. The final touches still need to be attended to on Churches Under the Stairs. Canning is a relentless perfectionist, and time is running out. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. The rehearsal sessions for Broken Social scene have been postponed yet again to accommodate Brendan's solo record. Canning's definitely feeling the pressure, the weight. It hasn't quite been Chinese democracy, if you know what I mean. But the last mile is always the hardest stretch. A little powwow with your best mate can be just the ticket. Sometimes you just need to be reminded of where you come from so that you can figure out where you're going.
That time when we were in the basement, that was my favorite. That was my favorite time.
Winter of '99.
9.
Winter of '99. Yeah. It's good.
And that's when we officially didn't really just never really saw the day.
Yeah. Pretty much be working till 7 or 8 in the morning and waking up at like 2:30. Popping trucker speed and drinking lots of coffee and smoking little doobies till like the wee hours. You know, it was good because, you know, we'd wake up late and there was no real pressure to like get to recording. Like we'd be going out for drinks at like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night and it's like, oh well, we'll get to recording, but you know, maybe we don't start till 12:30 tonight. So, you know, you start at 12:30 and just make quieter music.
When we met, it was.
Timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
Yeah.
Just gotta do this once. It's right, you are.
But don't work no stress, because we can bring them in another night.
Yeah, open is good.
And it looks like we're gonna have to bring you in another day anyway to mix all this shit. So. Whatever. That's it.
Get lost in the booze, P.
Yeah, ain't it the truth?
I'm depressing myself. Let's do this. I might not have the vocals for this one.
Oh, it sounded good.
Give us something to what? Maybe I do. Ask Ryan.
We'll find out.
Fine, man.
I won't lie.
Hate to complain.
Look, this is how she goes. It'll be like.
I like that
As long as you choose one line and just repeat it, that's fine.
Try belting it out, see if it starts to sound.
Yeah, let's belt it out and see if it's
Yeah.
gonna work. Here, let me sing over top of him.
Give me something to work this out. Oh, give me something to work this out. Oh, give me something to work this out.
So hear the
That's
first
great.
one again with the rest were great.
Okay, great.
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool.
give me something to work this out.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Where do you want to go from, dude?
I think I have to hear the whole song again.
All right, I'll
Now
go
that
to the
we
top.
let's go to the top, I'll sing it all over again. I'm gonna go start to finish. It's a tick-tock let's do it again. But let's go. I'm in the just round. Same spot. Same. It's a tick-tock going out and we're in. Love that guitar line. Love
Yeah, yeah.
It's a Brendy. It's
Yeah.
it doesn't sound correct. I mean, I can go very soft right now.
Okay, try soft.
Okay.
You're straining it and I can hear it.
And then I will try to do my intervals in the lower octave. How do you feel about that?
Sure,
So
sure.
you just want intervals.
Well, no, you had like hit like interesting harmonies that you're not.
Now
hitting.
I'm not,
Now
okay.
you're not.
All right, well then give me just a track where I can go and skate around.
This is where the group choir comes in, alright? Because I guess it's like.
Cause we wanna love, wanna sit through the creation time at night. When it falls, you know I am just so little very fast. We dissolve, they come in like shells that sink right through our world. And the rap, you know, pieces of the poetry go out for the cause. Does it feel like something's missing? Time to conceive for a while. Cause all that's right is always that's what's wrong in your mouth. I got churches right beneath the stairs in your house. And the town, it's a tick-tock going out and wearing.
I'm gonna make you come back and redo this. So if you want to keep on doing it, go ahead.
You're gonna make me come back and redo
Well,
it?
there was some.
Why?
Your voice is. You're shooting. You're like losing your voice the more you sing as we go along.
The first
Isn't
couple,
that nice though?
Sometimes.
The first
when you try to
couple,
hit the high notes, it's not.
I would say.
All right.
You
I'm
like
being
melodic.
I'll stay low then
No,
if I go.
but melodically you were onto something. The first take and the second take,
Yeah.
where it was like a slightly different interval. Now
But I've
you're-
lost it. I don't
you're
know.
kinda-
what it is.
and I can't repeat what exactly you did, but
Shit.
And the more you sing, it seems like you're straining your voice. even more. I
but
don't
it
even
was
wanna,
more like.
You're
I was like,
hurting your
"Wee."
vocal cords right now.
I'm ruining my vocal cords.
You're hurting them, no doubt about it.
Have fun, buddy.
This is where the group choir comes in, alright? Because I guess it's like.
Also, don't worry, keep going. Keep going, because I've done a lot of these. We got this line. The original vocal too is pretty like we're grinding together. Like that's great how that comes in.
I don't know. How do you know when it's done? How do you know when it's complete and you've got all the takes? What's the proper mix? Projects are never completed. They're just taken away. The plane to Australia's leaving, and he's got to be on it with the rest of Broken Social Scene, who still have yet to hold their rehearsal sessions. Timing is everything. So tonight's the night, as they say. The poor bugger's got a lot on his mind. It's not all fun and games in the studio. There's all sorts of bollocks for him to consider. Press photos, interviews, fucking spell check on the credits. What and who are going to be on the album cover. When are the Broken Social Scene rehearsals going to start? Fuck me. As Johnny Thunders once said to me before he passed out, success is 90% just showing up. Yeah, well, there you have it. John is dead.
All right. Okay, one more little kissing. Take a sip of it? Yeah. It goes. And my off the shot. Okay, we're gonna be done with this little bunny prop in about 2 seconds. Okay, I think I'm done with the hand props. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Hello? Enough of the phone prop? Oh, JB!
Sarah? I'm not sure what's going on.
Chinchillas are here.
Chinchillas are here. The chinchillas are here.
Everyone, it's just quiet environment just for them to come into.
Just make sure the doors.
We're not even gonna call it Music as Community anymore. I think it's just gonna be called Broken Social Scene Presents Brendan Canning.
Okay. That's enough. That's enough syllables for anyone.
Who should be standing up here in the front?
Okay, so I'm gonna make it like Justin, Kevin, Andrew, and I.
Evan?
Yeah. He's most
Okay.
Evan
Okay,
Crown,
yeah.
right?
John, Judy, and Adam. Did Kenny play on the record?
Kenny did not.
Okay. There's Ryan. Liam.
Yeah, Liam.
Liam.
Big help.
Okay. Lisa.
I think I'll have to actually add Lisa.
Is Lisa on the record?
Yeah, she most certainly is.
Okay, Lisa.
And I rehearsal at 4 or 4:30.
4:30.
Can I be the guy in the middle? Come on. You know it's been my fantasy. Oh. And then. I got you. Really. Yeah.
It's gotta be-
It's ducking from the flash.
Okay,
a
we're
little bit.
doing fine. Wow.
Like that's good.
Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. You and Kev are gonna go in the truck to the store. He's gonna wait outside while you grab some food, and then he's gonna take you to the bank machine to get some money to pay for the chinchillas.
Okay.
We're buying 2.
We're
No, I'm just kidding. We just gotta pay them.
You got me.
You got me.
I have picked out one for later though.
Can we eat one of them?
Oh, please. All right.
Okay, so
All right,
let's go. I'm going to drive you around now.
Broken Social Scene leave in 5 days. Brendan, when are you going to start rehearsing with the band? Huh? Tell me that!
I'm not necessarily, don't want to have such wordy songs and such direct meaning lyrically. Sometimes it takes me a long time to figure out what the songs are about. You know, you have some melodic ideas and a couple of lyrics that sort of just pop out, but then, you know, trying to like have some sort of cohesive line of thought, I guess, is an important thing for a song. The listener can usually figure out if the song's about something.
I was recording. It was the first time I was doing something without Brendan in a way. And then he was telling me that he was hooking up with his neighbors. And he kept talking about how he was going over there making music. And then I remember I said, "Are you making a record?" And he just kind of went, "Well, what else am I supposed to do? He can't stop making music.
He can't. He plays the piano
He's made 17
all
answering machine albums
day.
since I've known him. And everyone thought he was going to be doing his piano ballad album because he just pours out songs all the time on the piano. So I think people were shocked when he went in, and I know there was some talk behind his back. Why is he doing this kind of album? Why isn't he playing his piano and his acoustic songs? Because that's what everyone heard while we were on the road. Or
He doesn't think and plan though. He just does
Just
it.
does it, right?
I remember he decided though that was it, he was gonna do it, and it was literally January 3rd. As soon as he got over the party that we had for New Year's, he went straight into the studio and he went there every day, full time, and worked on that record until, you know, last night. And he still has a few more days to go.
This is your record after all, right?
Sure, he'll be.
Actually, Jimmy and all those guys and whoever was in the bus at
Yeah.
the time thought that those were my drums.
Well, I know these guys programming
Johnny's
drums. It's like
fucking
they're
crazy
sitting there like figuring out like, well, what fill would Justin play?
Yeah. No, I know it's, and they're real drums. They're sampled. from
Yeah.
real. All right, well let's crack it. Wilmy, I'll tell these
Crack
guys.
Knock him dead, Pete.
Yep.
Justin's been at Brendan's side all through the record, playing every track, jamming, brainstorming, laying it down, making it happen. It's a fucking marathon making a record. Unless you're DD fucking Ramone. But Justin's rock steady. Saturday night, Queen and Soho. The Brendan Canning solo sessions, studio booking 233. Final mix for Churches Under the Stairs is underway. Producers Ryan Gondrat, John Lamagna. Engineer Chris Cobain. Performer Brendan Canning. Album title, Roadblock to the Seven Chakras. Could be. Music as Community. Broken Social Scene presents Brendan Canning. And the latest suggestion, Something for All of Us. Broken Social Scene rehearsal set for Sunday afternoon at 5. Brendan has 112 messages waiting for him on this machine. Brendan's one of those rare people who believes that music's community rather than some ego-driven hell ride. He's got a knack of staying connected, of building relationships rather than destroying them. For instance, Noah Mintz, his mate, they formed Head about 15 years ago, and Noah's been a part of Brendan's musical universe ever since. He's mastered all the Broken Social Scene's albums, and now, of course, he's going to master Brendan's solo work. The mysterious art of mastering is the icing on the cake, so to speak. The final sonic brushstrokes. Mastering can make or break a record. Just ask Dr. Dre. Mastering's all about making sure that the original music intentions are actually coming out the other side into the ears of the people. It's all about the pleasure principle of mastering. It's all about listening.
I mean, it sort of sounds done to me, but I mean, that might just be, first of all, I don't have a really great, I have a good, pretty decent perspective, but on a couple things, you know. It may not be as good as it can be, but all you can think about is, God, I just want to be done with this record. Carry on with whatever is next.
Let's try this. I mean, it's got some weird stuff going on frequency-wise because it's just the way it is. Like, especially right there, it's got.
Yeah, there it gets all
saturation
crushed.
stuff.
and over.
Yeah. But I mean, it sounds right when I go back and forth before and after. It sounds right, and if we got to get more aggressive in the mastering of it, we can do it. But let's keep it fairly simple right now. Although I got quite a bit of EQ going on, but.
She's a long tune, Noah. This bad boy is like it's a slow 5.5 minutes.
After the long year of recording his much anticipated solo record, the name of which is still to be determined, there's no holiday in the sun, so to speak. Rehearsals for the Broken Social Scene World Tour begin right away. As my old mate Ty Domi always says, move or die. Stay tuned, folks. They may just get to that rehearsal together yet.
Music is a language, like anything else. Playing back and forth, sharing ideas. You know, you got to have your own voice. And music is a real good way of exacting your, your ideas and opinions out. You know, it's a great medium, and it's just, I've met a lot of great people through playing music. It definitely takes you on a path that no other job will take you on.
Anyway, I gotta go. I'll see you.
Canning, you there? Pick up.
Rehearsal tonight. Rehearsal at 5 instead of 4.
This is Justin. Hi, P. Good, how's it going? What's the latest? I think it's 7, right? Because Whitey's got his rehearsal until 6. I know. It's brutal. Can we rehearse? Are your art show, you're basically on from like 7 o'clock on kind of thing, or? Yeah, we'll... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, Pete. Okay, bye. Pick up P. Okay, a little bit. We're gonna use that one. Managed to carve out a little niche for myself, or me and my friends. So I like connecting with people through that medium. When you go to play shows and meet people, and they're affected, however which way, by your music. I mean, you feel like you're doing something useful.
Something worthwhile indeed. As is the much-needed game of football that awaits Brendan at his local gym. Ritual of cannons wherever he can swing it keeps the blood between the ears flowing and the senses sharp. Most rockers are pretty poor examples of the human species. Canning manages to rise above the smoke and the flab, keeps fit, keeps sharp. He's a smart one, that one.
Yeah, I'm just passing it off. And I'm just passing it off to you and you.
finally, it has happened. About bloody time. Good to see Broken Social Scene back rehearsing, preparing for the tour. Rehearsals for the group are not just about practice for the tour, they're the birthplace for new songs, new recordings, new ideas. This is where it all gets worked out. I can't wait for the new one. Godspeed.
I pass it off and on. I pass it off and on. I pass it off and
Go to Australia, stay there for maybe 10 days, and go to Japan, then to Singapore, then to Taiwan, then to Mexico, and then possibly some stuff in northeastern and Midwest United States. And then from there, it's on to Turkey, and then Europe and the UK. Finish up in Russia. Yeah, we actually got an offer to go to the Yukon, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. You know, get a few decent instruments together. Your favorite keyboards, pianos, guitars, basses, drums. Good players, you know, that's a good thing to know. Whoever's recording your record, I mean, make sure you get along well with them. You know, relationships are kind of the most important thing, like whoever you're making the music with, or, you know, whatever your atmosphere is in, make sure it's, you know, as comfortable as you can make it. And, you know, reach that sort of slightly peaceful state where you can relax making music.
everybody doing? This is rehearsal number 1. It's an oldie, but a goldie.